Welcome, welcome.
Good luck, boys.
Yes, yes. Who's watching right now? I can't see because all I can see is somebody's watching, but it's talking to me because I got my full screen. What's up, Bob? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear you. I just want to make sure my shit was going there. Whoever's watching? Can you hear Bobo? Somebody's I don't know. I'm not sure if it's Gorzo watching us or if it's Sean. They said good luck, boys. Dude, I'm fucking nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No.
I'm nervous. Yeah. Well, if you think about it, in all the Madden leagues, I think I've only played you once or twice. Sean, I've played. Oh God, I don't even know how many times. Yeah, I played Gorzo a bunch. I played Sean a bunch, but I've only played.
Bob's voice is faint.
Oh, your voice is faint, he said, but he can hear you. Yes, sir. Good luck, brother. Fair enough. Oh man. All right, so in my
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the London Black Knights and the New Orleans Saints. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15.
Every time I hit it, it says accurate kick. When I'm playing against like you or somebody else, I'm like, yes. The last year, how bad it was, you know? You never got a perfect kick last year.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
What's going on?
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
Oh, no.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out.
Stop drinking it, man. What are you doing?
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Jackson, and that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, and it's a fumble. And they take over, they'll set up shop.
Two of the fattest guys on the field tackling each other.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That fucking guy, Lindsay.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the counter, Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He just plays that awkward spot, so he's really quiet. You don't really hear much from him.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Jackson. He may try and run for this. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him. Because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat.
Friend to friend, man. I watched you do it a bunch of times in that last game. But yeah, you're good, man.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They go play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball back.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Wow, great game so far.
Make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So far. It's hard to hear because of the night background.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check, crunch, 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 check, check, check.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Going right side here.
Nice move.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And give them a gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Come on, set. Load it in. Right there, 56. Watch the curve.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I feel like I stopped you all the way up to that point. Yeah, exactly. I'll give you guys credit for that.
On 3rd down, here's
I fucking picked the right hole. He stopped.
The first down, he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, he did fucking crank him. Pushed him off just enough, though.
Jackson on 1st down. That's complete to John Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now it's Lindsey, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And, Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Here we go. Here we go. Ancient data. No chance.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 11
Come on, let's go.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
Oh,
that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Mike 54. Check right, check right. Big air, big air, big air.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Diva. 54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch. 54. You're not ready. Right there. Easy.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Mike 54. I'm coming for you, son.
To throw again, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Green 80. Check right 54. Right 54. I got one.
On third down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
So nice, man. I don't think that works in the second quarter.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the kick by Butker is good. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's 3rd and short.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Fuck.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Dude, as soon as I jumped, too. Son of a bitch.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Lindsey. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Come on, baby. I'm still.
Watch tight end. You got three down.
I'm still not hungry. Thank you.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. And Zerline's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I believe when you guys just said time to go night-night. I think he's threatening my guy.
There's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's like, yep, gotta get down.
Blitz that time,
he blocked the wrong guy.
They were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Check 53. There's a party there. 4 down. 53, Mike.
Huh?
53, Mike.
Yeah.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The Madden is so loud. That's why I'm just talking about him.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Go 14. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, no. Oh, he's gone.
Big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. That kickoff return, 104 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
So this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. To throw is Wilson. And Eifert has it. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Bobby Wagner in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Me and you all day. 14, buddy. I'm coming after you.
Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Wow. I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bobby Wagner bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 12. You ready? Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, come on now. Mike spot 4. Hey, get. Go. 36 power. Mike 54.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I got you.
Now a carry for Lindsey. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Phillip Lindsay. His second touchdown of the night. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, you know, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? unfinished business because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I was muted. Oh my god. I was talking that whole freaking time. Good game, brother. I said it was good all the way up until the fourth quarter. It was a great game until then. They kind of ran away on me. You there? Hello? You there, Bob? Quack, quack, Mr. Duckworth. You there, Bob? Yeah.
Sorry, I took my headset off and I was walking around the room. I heard you say you had it on mute, so I put it back in.
Yeah, yeah. I had it on mute like a fucking idiot. That was a great game all the way up to that fourth quarter, man. I threw that fucking pick and it was fucking it right there.
That was way closer than this final score show. It was like right down to the wire.
Yeah, that kickoff, dude. That kickoff was fucking huge.
That was the game. That was like such a momentum swing.
It was. It truly, truly was. Because then the pick happened right after that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a great game, man. I appreciated it. That's for sure. It was definitely better than the first one.
Yards than I had. You had more offensive yards. You had more first downs.
Yeah, I was moving the ball.
It was a game of turnovers.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I couldn't pass to save my life.
yeah. My secondary was on lock, but man, he ran the ball like a fucking champ, though.
And I was very efficient in the red zone. That was another big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I missed. I don't think I failed to score in the red zone at all.
No, you did.
Time of possession was fucking insane. I don't remember what it was, but it was really, really high.
Yeah, you did. Well, you did great. Like I said, I get you right down to that fucking, third down every fucking time. It was. I don't think you fucking. I think it was like one time you had like one deep play. Other than that, it was just like first down, second down, third down, first down, second down, third down, first down, second down, third down, first down, first down, first down, second down, third down.
I had 4 third down conversions. You had 2.
Yeah. You were on that, dude. It was great. Hey, me and Gorzo can play the Super Bowl or the Pro Bowl.
Oh, Sean and I are gonna play our game actually.
No shit. Are you guys gonna stream it?
It gives you guys the option to play it.
Yeah, it gives us the option to play the Pro Bowl. I mean, we'll skip it. I mean, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It gives us the option to play it.
Zay Jones on the offensive player He
had a great game. Yeah, dude. My offense did really like the first game. Your offense and defense just blew me out of the water. But I was really, really, really happy with both sides of my team that entire game, all the way up until, like I said, that fucking kickoff.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I'd say special teams is what fucked me there.
Well, it's so funny you say that. I was like listening to local high school radio, like they do like a local high school show about our high school teams around here,
Hmm.
and they were saying how like so many teams neglect special teams.
Yeah,
And the coach was talking about it. He's like, that's like one of our fortes, and it usually pays off because a lot of other teams neglect it. You know, not only kicking and punting, but like punt returning and setting up the blocks and everything.
yeah, exactly.
That was the difference, you know.
It was. It truly was. Yeah, it was all around, dude. That was.
It was like a prize fight up until that point. It was just a little back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. Like when it was going into the fourth quarter, I was like, man, I don't know who's gonna win this. Like every time you score, I score. You know.
It's amazing.
I wish every game was like that. Not against the computer. Not against the computer. I would get irritated. But
Oh, I gotta take this.
all right,
Talk to you later, buddy.
later, brother. All right, boys. I'm turning off the stream.